At 10:42, we were at 210 spot 43, 33.231 million shares. At 10:49, we have traded an extra 2.5 million shares. QQQ is actually up, currently actually flat from where it was then, but we have lost $2 almost, and there, that's $2, 208.43, $2 on bringing it 3 million shares. And on what news? On what news? On what news other than we had some nothing going on at all, except the stock is not liked and very politically charged. The profits per car are going down somewhat, but they're trying to just sell more cars, create more profit that way. But if you can look at it, oh, well, we're going to make less profit per car. Less profit per car. Okay, Amazon makes profits and losses. Sometimes they just run at losses because they want to get the market share, get you hooked on ordering from Amazon. And then whenever they feel like it, they can really cut their costs incredibly and have a huge amount of profit. Their revenues are just off the chain. So what is Tesla trying to do? They're trying to create huge loyalty, huge revenue, huge customer base. Everyone get a Tesla car, because then you can order a la carte any software service system that a car could ever dream of offering, it will have. No, is it a perfect car? No, I don't agree that it is perfect or for everyone. I'm kind of tired of the way they look. They are everywhere around here. There's like 6 on my street. And I worked in the car business for a minute, literally like 2 weeks, just to figure out some things and the selling point against the Tesla is that there are no knobs on the screen. You know, sometimes you just want to reach over and grab something. You don't have to touch, move your fingers around, going through screen to get somewhere. So that is a definite negative. On top of it just not being the right look for everyone, it's got that Japanese kind of bubble look going, but you can't fight or disagree with how fast they are. If you like a fast car, which I do, and how slick they are, the Model X doors are amazing. You can't really beat it for the value. So I don't have one yet. I'd like to get one and just be disappointed at it all by myself without having to have somebody else tell me about it. But I don't like to have debt, so I'm saving up to buy one outright for cash. And that's what we're doing. But it's just fascinating studying volume. Okay, since we've been talking, there's been another 1 million shares traded, and we're sitting here. That was at 10:49, 3 minutes ago, 4 minutes ago. 4 minutes, and we had 1 million shares, and then we had this huge amount of shares, 3 million shares in 7 minutes. So 4 minutes for 1 million shares, 7 minutes. It's like double the volume was able to cause it to collapse in price down below its lows of the day, which now are 208.32, and we're at 208.56. The high frequency trading setups, they really push it when it gets to the edges, and the envelopes expand throughout the day. You will see that 208.32 and an inordinate amount of shares go through. There's, say, watch, there's 7,000, and all of a sudden we're shooting up here. So we're not going to be, that often happens too, where we kind of get a volatile, violent move up, only to be met with another violent move back down because the bigger account always wins. And whoever has the most firepower and friends lined up to create that movement. And today we have a 210 call option for fun. It's expiring. It'll probably get kicked by the system at 3 o'clock, unfortunately, and not be able to ride up the last hour of the day. And if that even happens, I was gonna just see what happened with it and see if we get 220, make a quick $1,000 on a $300 trade, $700. Because I'm not interested in just making my money back. I just wanted to make double minimum. It happens often, but as of right now, the fight is to the downside. We're 1 hour and 20 minutes in, 38.2 million shares. Obviously, these are not owners of the stock. This is just a lot of high frequency trading, incredible amount, 10 times the amount of the next closest traded stock of volume, which is either Apple or Microsoft, depending on the day. But we have a really solid market day. Tech's up 128.75%. S&P's up 0.39%, 18 points. So there's really no reason for this discuss with the stock other than we're fixated right now on the profit per car rather than the amount of cars being sold. Nobody's talking about the amount of cars going up and creating, there's, the volume's down, the demand's down. That's what, well, you lower the price, the demand will go up. You can sell unlimited cars if you lower the price to a certain point. And you'll have what's called profits sitting in your checking account after. And who cares what your profit costs you if you've got $1 billion sitting there versus $100,000. You made $100,000 because you had a 50% profit margin, or you got $1 billion because you got a 5% profit margin. Who's got more money?